Divorce. Help. How support groups and counseling combat social isolation. Discover how divorce support groups and counseling help overcome social isolation after divorce and guide you toward hope and new beginnings. How divorce support helps you overcome social isolation. You know, when someone goes through a divorce, it's often way more than just the legal stuff. They're also navigating a pretty intense emotional upheaval. One of the things that doesn't always get talked about is how social isolation can sneak in and make things feel even tougher. Suddenly, friends drift away, routines change, and that feeling of being alone can settle in deep. So, today, I want to chat about how finding the right kind of divorce support can genuinely help with recovering from that isolation and getting back to a place of connection and hope. Here's the thing. Divorce often brings a weird kind of loneliness. It's not just physical solitude, but also a loss of community or the social circles that feel familiar. Whether it's shared friends, family dynamics, or even the daily social interaction with a partner, the breakup shakes that all up. This is where divorce counseling and divorce support groups come in as real game changers. They provide more than advice. They provide understanding and empathy, which can make a huge difference when you're feeling cut off. When you attend a support group, you realize you're not the only one who's feeling this way. It's a safe space to share your story without judgment, hear from others who have walked through similar experiences, and start building a new social network that supports your healing. These groups can actively combat social isolation by encouraging interaction and fostering a sense of belonging. Think of it as a bridge from being alone toward rebuilding your community. Now you might wonder, is divorce assistance really worth the effort during such a chaotic time? Absolutely. Divorce resources out there aren't just about the logistics of division of assets or child custody. They include emotional and social support, which are vital for your long-term well-being. For example, professional counselors offer personalized divorce advice tailored to your unique emotional needs, helping you navigate through grief and loneliness with tools that encourage social reconnection. One resource I love recommending is the book Brokenness and New Beginnings. It speaks directly to those raw feelings of brokenness after divorce, but also points towards hope and rebuilding life anew. The chapters aren't just about surviving, they're about thriving by recognizing that new beginnings can come from the hardest endings. Order your copy today to find hope and healing. This book can be a comforting companion when you're feeling isolated and uncertain about the next step. Something else I've seen make a huge difference is actively seeking divorce help that focuses on community building. For instance, joining local meetups or online forums tailored to divorced individuals can create connections beyond the standard support groups. These experiences help fill the void left when previous social contexts shift, providing new friendships and shared experiences to break through isolation. And here's a little insider tip. Balance is key. While it's essential to lean into support groups and counseling, also give yourself space to process your feelings on your own timeline. Sometimes the silence can feel overwhelming, but it's part of healing. Combining these moments with active social reconnection strategies tends to create a healthier recovery path. If you're currently feeling that chokehold of loneliness after divorce, I want to encourage you to step toward support. Whether it's professional counseling, group support, neighborhood gatherings, or that one inspiring book, every little step like this chips away at isolation. You don't have to walk through it alone. Remember, divorce isn't just an ending, it's a complicated, messy new beginning. Support is out there. Sometimes you just have to reach for it. Reach out to local divorce support groups to connect with people who understand your experience. Look for experienced professionals offering divorce counseling to help with emotional healing and social reconnection. Explore resources like Brokenness and New Beginnings to guide your journey from isolation to hope. Use online communities and forums designed for post-divorce social support. Remember that recovery takes time. Give yourself grace in the process. Thanks for hanging out and listening today. If you or someone you care about is navigating the tough road of divorce and social isolation, I hope these ideas create a spark of hope. Don't hesitate to explore those divorce resources. They're there to help you find your way back to connection and joy.